Interrogator Vexhal of the Dominion Fleet prepared his neural probes with practiced efficiency. The human prisoner, Lieutenant Maria Santos, sat calmly in the containment field, showing none of the terror typical of captured enemies. After 6 hours of brutal combat, her unit had been overwhelmed, and she'd been taken alive. Now she would reveal Earth's defense plans. "State your name and rank for the record," Vexhal commanded, activating the recording device. Lieutenant Maria Santos, serial number 476-2919, Earth Defense Corps. She paused, then added conversationally, "You've got really nice facilities here. Much better than our interrogation rooms. We just have folding chairs and flickering lights. Budget cuts, Vexhal's secondary eyes blinked in confusion. Prisoners weren't supposed to critique the facilities. "Let's begin. Tell me about Earth's orbital defense platforms." "Oh, those old things?" Santos laughed. "Half of them don't even work. We've been meaning to fix them, but the Senate keeps arguing about funding. Senator Morrison wants to spend the money on schools instead. Can you believe it? Schools. During wartime? Your government prioritizes education over military defense?" Vexhal leaned forward to spite himself. "Well, yeah. Morrison says educated kids are our best long-term defense. My nephew just started at MIT because of those programs. Brilliant kid. Wants to study xenobiology, no offense." "None taken," Vexhal replied automatically, then shook his head. "We're getting off topic. Your military capabilities are honestly pretty sad compared to yours," Santos interrupted. "I mean, look at this ship. The engineering is incredible. Our best scientists would kill to study this containment field alone. Speaking of which, how does it work? Some kind of localized gravitational manipulation?" Yes, actually." "How did you?" Vexhal caught himself. "I'm asking the questions here." Sorry. It's just fascinating." "Hey, can I ask you something? Why are you invading us anyway?" Vexhal's training screamed at him to regain control, but he found himself answering. "The Dominion requires resources. Your planet has abundant water and mineral deposits. But you have replicator technology," Santos pointed out. "I saw it in the hallway. You could make water from base elements. Why fight for ours?" "The energy cost," Vexhal stopped. "Why were they fighting for resources they could create?" "See, that's what I don't get about this whole war," Santos continued, shifting to get comfortable. "You've got FTL travel, energy weapons, force fields, and you're using it to steal water? It's like using a starship to deliver pizza. Technically possible, but missing the point. The Dominion has always expanded through conquest," Vexhal said, but the words sounded hollow now. "Always? That sounds exhausting. We tried that for a while, Rome, Britain, bunch of others. Turns out running an empire is expensive and everyone ends up hating you. We mostly do trade agreements now. Much easier. Hey, does the Dominion have coffee?" What? No. "Oh man, you're missing out. Best trade good in the galaxy. We'd probably swap you an ocean's worth of water for a reliable coffee supply line. Throw in some chocolate and you could have mineral rights too." Vexhal's interrogation training had not prepared him for this. "You trade away your resources for stimulants?" "Stimulants that make life worth living," Santos corrected. "Look, I get it. The whole conqueror thing. Very intimidating, very dramatic. But have you considered just asking for what you need? Like, hey humans, we need water, what do you want in return? It's way less complicated than invasion. But we're the Dominion. We take what we want. How's that working out? You've been fighting us for months, lost thousands of soldiers, and for what? Some water you could have just asked for? Meanwhile, we're both bleeding resources that could be used for, I don't know, curing diseases or exploring other galaxies or figuring out why the universe exists." Vexhal stared at the human. His entire worldview was crumbling under the weight of casual logic delivered by someone who should be begging for mercy. "You know what?" Santos said suddenly. "When this is over, however it ends, you should visit Earth. I'll show you around. My mom makes the best tamales in Sao Paulo." 3 hours later, Vexhal found himself in his commander's office recommending immediate peace negotiations and a trade summit. The war ended within a week. The Dominion's history books would record it as the only conflict ever won by a prisoner of war armed with nothing but common sense and an invitation to dinner.